Hi, everyone. I do hope you are all doing well today. I just wanted to share with you a message inspired by an experience I had this morning. Now, if you follow me on social media, you may have seen my quick video that I posted about my experience about forgetting my coffee mug, turning back to get my coffee mug and realizing I had left my phone on the couch. And by listening to that inner voice of prompting me to go back and get my coffee mug, I was able to discover that I'd forgotten my phone, which was really essential for me to have my phone with me. And so I thought that I'd share a quick message about the importance of listening to your inner voice. Listening to the inner voice is crucial because it offers personal guidance aligned with your deepest values. It helps you to make decisions that lead to authentic fulfillment. As we go on our pathway of discovering our dreams, of gaining and fulfilling our lives' plans and goals, and achieving success, this internal guidance system is really important as a part of our abilities to build the dreams that we want. This guidance often knows what's best for our personal growth and can direct us towards our true calling. And so, in the next few minutes, I wanted to just share just a few tips on how we can identify this inner voice and listen to it and allow it to guide us on our journey. Now, many people may ask, how do I know this still small voice? It's something that I have probably personally experienced ever since I was a child. You know, the Bible speaks of this concept of the still small voice. And one of the most pronounced places that we find this is in the scripture in 1 Kings chapter 19, verse 11 to 13. And for those of you who are familiar with the Bible, there's a story about this prophet Elijah who was running away from the king Ahab. And as he was hiding in this cave, God spoke to Elijah, not through the wind or the earthquake or fire, but in this gentle whisper. It was the inner voice, that very small voice that was not loud and boisterous and very noticeable like the wind and the very loud and expressive elements. The passage really emphasized the importance of listening beyond the chaos for divine guidance. And that's kind of like what I want to hone in on a little bit today. Other biblical references suggest seeking wisdom and understanding through quiet reflection, such as in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 to 6, where it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. It's an encouragement to not just pay attention to our feelings, but actually listening much deeper to that inner, deep, small voice. Psalm 46, verse 10 also says, be still and know that I am God. And I believe what the scripture is saying, that it is in those places and in that moment of stillness when we're able to listen and hear, that we can actually hear that still small voice. These scriptures often highlight the value of stillness and attentiveness to hear and to listen and discern the voice of the Spirit that provides guidance, which can often align with our own inner voice when we seek to align our life with our purpose. Listening to your inner voice can be a significant ally in pursuing your dreams. And so I want to share 5 tips to help you understand it better. And along with that, I'll share about 5 different action steps that you could take to engage with your still small voice. So tip number 1 for understanding your inner voice: you must reflect regularly. It's important to spend time in reflection to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings. For those of you who participate in my coaching or have heard me speak, you might hear me talk about, notice what you're noticing. I have actually realized that when I'm more intentional and more focused on my thoughts, my thought patterns, and the types of things that I allow my thought to meditate on, that I am more aligned and primed to choose the thoughts that are more suitable for where I want to go and what I want to do in the moment. So reflect regularly. The next thing is about meditation. Practicing meditation is quite is the ability to quiet the external noise and to tune into your internal guidance. It's about tuning into your internal inner guiding light. Meditation allows us to shut out the noise and to be able to hear what the spirit is saying to our spirit. One way that you could also do this is also through journaling. For those people who find it really difficult to get into, for example, a state of meditation, you may quiet your hearts in a place with your journal, and then you can write down what you are hearing. Keeping a journal to document your thoughts, your dreams, and patterns that emerge over time is really important because it helps you to provide clarity to what's going on in your life. I personally journal my thoughts, my dreams, and my testimonies. And speaking of journaling, I do have a journal that I'm offering to those of you who are interested, and you can get a free copy, a free e-copy of my journal book. Look for the link in the chat and you can download that for free. And the fourth point I want to make is embracing the silence. You must allow for periods of silence in your day to really hear your inner voice. I find that when I get overly busy and I get so caught up with so many things and running here and there, at times I miss that inner voice that can often make a big difference in me wasting time or spending my time focused on really impactful activities. So embrace silence. It's good to shut off, take the earphones off, go for a walk without the noise, and just listen. Just listen. And the fifth one is trust your gut. I cannot underscore enough the value and importance of trusting your gut. Paying attention to your gut feelings and instincts, they go a long way. They are often a reflection of your inner voice. Your gut will often be able to discern and decipher between what's good for you and what's not so good for you in a moment. Don't be afraid to listen to your gut. And so here are 5 action steps that you can take to listen to your inner voice. So set aside some time daily. Dedicate a few minutes every day to sit quietly and listen to your mind. Give your mind a break from social media, from all the noise, from watching TV. Just take a break from all that stuff. The next thing you could do is to ask questions. Pose open-ended questions to your inner voice regarding your goals and dreams. One of the things I learned through my brave thinking training was that when I feel stuck, I can actually throw out a question into the universe, as they would say. But I've come to understand that this is not just me throwing out a question into the universe. It is me throwing a question out, and the spirit that breathes me and gives life to me is listening and will hear and actually knows the answer to my question. So don't be afraid to throw that question out there and ask the question and listen and wait for that answer. Take note of repetitive thoughts. As I mentioned before, it's really important to take note of our thoughts. Regularly jotting down thoughts that keep coming back to you over and over again, or ideas that seem significant, could be a way that your still small voice is giving you an idea. Remember, idea is the greatest and the first currency that we have. Ideas are the most important thing that we have to be creative and to fulfill our purpose in life. And as you get these ideas, don't be afraid to act on these small nudges. Begin by following small, intuitive nudges. Begin by being obedient to that inner voice. Take small steps. And as you begin to build your trust, to listen to your inner voice, that voice becomes more prominent and you are more able to hear it more clearly as time goes by. And my final encouragement is review and adjust. Every now and then, you have to review your progress and adjust your actions based on your inner insight. So as you take small actions, then you will see and know if you're going in the right direction and if you're actually hearing from that inner small voice. If you find that there are certain things, that there are certain patterns when you mistake your voice or you listen to your emotions and not your inner voice, then you can detect those patterns. But you can only do that if you spend time to review and to take note and to take action. And so To close this off, I want to remind us what the great psalmist David said in Psalm chapter 32 and verse 8. It says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. This beautiful verse aligns with the idea of listening to our inner voice. It conveys the notion of divine guidance and a support on our journey. Now, if you are struggling with listening or hearing to your inner voice, I do hope that this message of assurance that there is indeed an inner, deep, inner, still small voice that is guiding us, offering instruction and counsel every single moment of the day as we navigate our path. And I hope that this divine guidance will resonate with you and that you will experience and know and understand that this inner voice or your intuition that we sense when we make decisions is providing direction and comfort. So, can I encourage you today to tune in to your inner voice? Open up yourself to receive guidance, integrating this guidance into your life as you pursue your dreams. And I hope that this word of encouragement today is a reminder that you are not alone. No, you're not alone. And there's always a higher presence offering guidance and wisdom. And I do hope you can listen to that inner voice. Now, as I said before, check the link below for a link to download my free journal on how to journal your prayers, thanksgiving, and gratitude and testimonies. And I hope that is a blessing to you. Thank you. Until next time, it's bye-bye for now.